Hunter Knight Customs.
Now you're ready.
What's up guys, Hunter Knight here with another custom project, this time with the Masters of the Universe movie core Skeletor, but this time it's gonna be the disco version. Yeah, based on this old gem from the 2000X line. I like to assemble my figures before painting them because I'm gonna do a full paint job with this thing. I had to crack the torso open, we drill a hole here, and then you use some leverage and crack it open. These are for those of you who like this kind of forensic type of thing, this is how it looks inside of the core figures. Word of the wise, if you're gonna do this, make sure you remember that this is a fake ball joint. You have to slice this with the exacto. Be careful with your fingers, please. You have to slice this and then the torso will pry apart. There are several attachment points, more than a Masters of the Universe Classics figure, I gotta say. Several attachment points. You have to drill through this or cut them, because it kind of makes your life a living hell. As you can see, I took the head off as well. I had to slice this part. There's so much glue in here, and I'm gonna use a combination of certain paints and other things. Real quick guys, I know you wanted to see how it looks after I stuck both halves together. You put AVES epoxy on the seams, you sand it very smooth so there's no bumps, and this is the hole here. The hole that was on, it's filled up with AVES epoxy. This line I did just for aesthetic. Let's see how it looks painted. And boom, here we are, Disco Skeletor. Here's a quick breakdown of what I use here. See, like I tried to just go for a repainting just the center of the figure, but it didn't look right. It was missing a focal point. So I had to just put the crossbone thing here. This is a cast, actually, of a Funko Pop. The very first Skeletor Funko Pop. I took little cast impressions of some of the details that might come in handy one day. You never know, and look at that. Yeah, it did come in handy. Now, I went for the wire cape this time. I'm still experimenting with wire capes here. It's basically just the this copper wire, yeah, and I use the fabrics from Yaya Han's fabric cosplay fabric line. This is such a beautiful fabric. Hood, this was from Revell Aquacolor. Schwarz, this is matte. Schwarz means black in German, so yeah. Oh wow, yeah, you're learning languages here. Yeah, I'm trying to replace my all beautiful and beloved Acrylic Model Masters. This company went out of business. I still have a ton of these paints, but I'm still looking for a replacement. This is working wonders, and I fully painted all the black parts with this one, and I gotta say, it works. The only bad thing about this paint is that it's super thick, very thick. You cannot apply this from the bottle. You need to thin it down with distilled water. I will go 3-to-1. 3-to-1. I usually do 2-to-1, but go 3-to-1 on that one. Now the face. What was the face? Well, the face was my Chitara. Remember when I did all those Thundercats customs? Yeah, Chitara orange. Yeah, this was my mix for Chitara. But you can, use also this one. This is the closest thing. Troll Slayer orange from Citadel. Yeah, but this was it. Of course, the jawline here, the jawline was done with Mud Green from Citadel. The golden parts, AK gold. That's what it's called, gold, just gold. The washes were done with how do you freaking pronounce this? Fuegan. This thing, okay, this thing, yeah. But I did also a spot wash. A spot wash is when you just grab your brushes and you go like that, and you just go here, see, like to make all the because the washes are a bit irregular sometimes, and just like go and detail these parts like by hand. The orange, the metallic orange, you see there's some little metallic oranges here, like here. That was Turbo Dork multipath. Yeah, multipass. Was a weird name for a color. Yeah, it has a mixing bowl inside. Very good paints. They have upgraded their formula. These are all paints. They now come like this. This purple is also Turbo Dork. Purple Eater. Yeah. Okay, to apply these things, you need to do a black base. You could try to just go for it, but you're gonna need like 7 coats. and these are designed to be applied with a brush, but they're mostly done for airbrush. So if you're gonna use a brush, you have to be very, very patient. You need to thin them down and apply them just very sparsely and build color. It took me like 5 coats to build color. Then once I had enough color built, I did a wash with contrast. These are contrast paints. You can also make your own using probably Nagato Night. I mean, and you see I'm mixing brands. This is the beautiful thing about water-based acrylics, that you can mix them between brands and nothing happens, everything goes well. Yeah, the hands, the hands, look at the effect on the hands. I needed to highlight these effects, and this was done basically creating a wash of alai, bro, can you pronounce this? Alai talk blue, whatever. And I created a wash by doing that with the Lamian, and then a little bit of a dry brush with my Skelly skin. This is a color I created to make Skeletor skin when I used to make a ton of Masters of the Universe Classics Skeletors. I needed a match for Skeletor skin. Now you could do a dry brush of this Calgar blue to give it that movie weird, creepy look. The dry brush here for the hood, as you can see, this is a light dry brush here. Don't go hard on it because it looks very contrasting and doesn't look realistic. After everything's painted, I applied a sealer, which is my own, created sealer here. Of course, it has a Hunter Knight Customs logo on the boot, as all Hunter Knight Customs used to do. And yeah, this was sealed as well. Everything is sealed but brush on. I don't use the no, I don't like that spray thing. I hate it. And kaboom. Yeah, well, I use my meager Photoshop skills. I'm learning Photoshop because I taught myself. I haven't done custom packaging in centuries. The only custom packaging that I used to do were the old Masters of the Universe Classics, and those were like stickers I used to put in here that was not really Photoshop or anything. But this is fully Photoshop. There's nothing glued on except the whole backing is on your photo paper. It's very light glossy photo paper. So yeah, this is it. I changed all the thing. The UPC is not real. Just my favorite number, 69. Don't judge me. So this will be up on eBay as we speak. The links are in my description on the comments. So good luck, guys. This is Hunter Knight signing out.
My time for talk is over. Impressive.